Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and do you know that the South Korean, martial law saga, which I have reported when it happened, do you know that it's still ongoing? The entire saga is not even over. The freaking president who was impeached is still a president somehow, and the acting president that was supposed to replace him got impeached as well. So it's like I wasn't following the news on this South Korean shit, like very closely, or actually at all, because I was so busy, moving house and holiday periods, and then Ukraine war and whatnot, and then it was so complicated, Then yeah, now that I catch up with it, it's like what? So the latest headline: the South Korean president Yoon Suk Yeol had a 6 hour standoff. Apparently, the presidential guard, the soldiers that is supposed to protect him, the presidential security service, is still protecting him because he's technically still the president despite the impeachment. And then not just that, he have supporters, and his supporters has been blocking the entry by the by the police and the so-called the corruption investigation officers. They just block them. They're unable to get in to arrest this president. And after the 6 hour standoff, they decided that no, yeah, the execution of the arrest warrant was virtually impossible due to the continued standoff, said the CIO, the Corruption Investigation Office, which is leading a joint investigation with the police and the military against the president. So future measures will be decided after a review. They expressed deepest regret over the suspect refusal to comply with legal procedures. I think what they need is to send in the special forces, using helicopters, then parachute down, and yeah. But the problem is, the presidential security service is they have to protect the president technically. So and of course they are all South Koreans. They are not going to shoot at each other. No lethal arms, and this makes it nearly impossible because once you cannot shoot, then basically you cannot stop. It's like it's like the U.S. police trying to stop all those riots. Which they never really do anything. So they just stand aside and let them fight, or let them trash the city, something to that extent. So everybody just walking around, they just talk it out, and yeah, of course, it'll never end. And yeah, apparently there is pro Yoon Suk Yeol supporters, and the most interesting thing is that they even they even call, like, say that this is a steal. They are trying to steal the president, something like this, or steal the presidency. So just some additional information is like the operation started only with 20 people, and then quickly multiplied to 150, and even then they're still outnumbered, because they're just unable to get through the presidential security officers, which is a military unit responsible for and a military unit responsible for protecting the city also. So yeah, so there is a standoff. Let me reread again. Did I get this correct or not? Half the team was able to get inside. They were locked for hours in a standoff with the presidential officers who are responsible to protect him, and the military unit responsible for protecting the city of Seoul. Wow, so this is a broken sentence. I have no idea who is who. So not important. Anyway, in the end they just give up. They just not unable to. And this South Korean this one, the South Korean president, I'm not even sure if he's still the president. I'm so confused right now that he vowed to fight to the end. So this guy, this Mitch McConnell looking South Korean guy, is the acting president. 7 days ago he got impeached. So he's supposed to lead the country after the impeachment of this original president, and because he refused to work on the impeachment or work on things, and then he got impeached. He got kicked out. So yeah, he refusing demands to complete the Yoon's impeachment process, so he got kicked out. So it's a huge mess in South Korea right now. And yeah, and then the interesting thing about the impeachment of this acting president is that they don't need the ruling lawmakers to do this impeachment, unlike the original one. So and then the ruling party say this is invalid and abuse of power and yeah whatnot. Then is that they don't even know, they can't even get their shit together right now. So but you may be get very confused right now, what the hell is happening, like you're totally lost. So now let's go through the whole timeline. No, I have made the effort to create a timeline. This is on the Defense Politics Asia website, the DBS website. So you can actually go there and check it out. Of course, you can see my name. I just published this. As I wrote, I would just say, you may be surprised. No, like I said in the beginning, you may be surprised this freaking hell is still going on. And so now this thing have gone so long, there is now a lore. There's a lore of this saga. So this is yeah. So there's a timeline. So the first December the 3rd. So it's basically a month ago. There's a declaration of martial law, very sudden. So the Yoon Suk Yeol, the president of South Korea, announced in a televised address, citing threats from anti-state forces and North Korean communists. And 20 minutes later, the main opposition parties called for emergency parliamentary session in response to the declaration. And within an hour, the martial law takes effect, and the Army Chief of Staff, General Park An-soo, is appointed as a martial law commander. So, and then this is a screenshot. This is the moment where he was announcing this martial law. So, and then 11:14. So I believe these are all local times. 11 p.m. 11:14. So 11:14 p.m. I'm not sure if my date is correct. My date might be a bit screwed up. Yeah, this should be 11:14, because this 11:14 is actually over here. It's 14 minutes later. Later I change. So 14 minutes later, the National Assembly Speaker arrived at the assembly, and then with lawmakers navigating police barriers to try to enter. And by midnight, 150 of these lawmakers have arrived, and they reached this quorum requirement. That means they can now vote on, because there's enough people. Military helicopters landed, and special operation forces also arrived. So all around midnight. And but then they started to blockade the place. You can see that they are trying to get in, but then there was all this blockade happening, and by 12:47, the National Assembly convenes, and the speaker declares the martial law invalid, and then they voted on it. Within 15 minutes, the vote was done, and 190-0 to leave the martial law. So, and then the troops that was there to enforce the martial law get confused. They're not sure what to do, and after that they left. After a while they left, and by 4:26, by 4:26, the president that declared the martial law said that he will leave the martial law due to public and political pressures. And 5 minutes later, martial law officially lifted following the cabinet meeting, and immediately the South Korean troops returned to their base, ending the martial law. So, and then clearly, after that, we will expect things to go on very normally, right? Like they will have this parliamentary session, and then they will impeach the president, and then he'll get arrested and pull down, and everything will end, right? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But no. So this was the declaration of the martial law being illegal after the vote. So this was a historic moment in the South Korean history right now. And so clearly that was on the 4th. 10 days later, the National Assembly votes to impeach this president in an overwhelming vote, including his own party members, the president's own party members supporting the motion. So accused of insurrection and abuse of power. So so they're going to now he's going to be suspended pending a constitutional court decision. And then there was this, like I said, the acting president, he got impeached as well. Not long after, around 13 days later, he got impeached. just before the New Year on the 27th, and this was the scene in the impeachment, happening during impeachment. I believe these are the ruling party members protesting against the speaker. So, and by the January the 2nd, investigators tried to arrest him, but then failed. So at this moment, they are still trying to find ways to arrest him. They still not sure how to arrest him, and the president Yoon decided to vow to fight all the way to the end, whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm not sure how he's going to win at all. So this is still ongoing shit. This is a scene where the police and anti-corruption investigators wanted to arrest him. They were stuck outside the presidential palace. This is very it's a fracas, and it's of epic proportion. I can't believe this is still ongoing. So it's like I was surprised when I saw the headlines of he arrested. Then it was like, what the hell is happening? So I went on to dig all these things. So hopefully now you are also now in tune with this latest saga, and so we all know what the hell is happening right now, and so we are now quite able to continue to follow what the hell is happening over in South Korea, and hopefully this helps. And thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and I just want to say there's a high that I remember reading a rumor that the Constitutional Court may overturn the arrest, the impeachment or something. So yeah, the drama is not over. So anyway, thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and we are living in a joke of a timeline, and I'll see you guys in the next update.